Good evening, guys. Can you hear me? Am I audible? Online and offline. Can you hear me, guys? Am I audible? Hello. Can you hear me, guys? Right. Good evening, Upasna. So let's get started. So today we are going, excuse me, guys. Today we are going to discuss about how to create the multiple users with the help of script we are going to discuss today. Hmm. ఏమైంది? అది కనెక్ట్ చేయాల. ఓ ఇది వైఫై. కనెక్ట్ అయిందా? కాకపోతే ఓకే, రైట్. Guys, 1 minute. Right, guys. So let's get started. So how to write the script for creating multiple users? So let's try to log in as a root user. Guys, clear? Can you hear me? Am I audible? What about online? Can you hear me online? Right, okay. So let's see, guys, here. It's very simple. Here we need two files. Here we require two files, guys. One is script file, another one is text file. So inside the text file, we are going to add the usernames. Inside the text file, according to our requirement, we are going to provide the usernames there. Okay. So coming to script, with the help of the script, we are going to read the text file. Got it? So here we are trying to creating two different files. One is script file, another one is text file. So text file contain user names. With the help of script, we are going to read the text and then we are going to execute. Right? So let's see here. So always we need to start the script with the help of hashbang bin bash or shebang bin bash, right? So now I'm trying to creating one text file called userlist.txt with the help of VIM editor. So VIM user list.txt, any name you can give, your wish. So inside this file, I'm going to copy few users. Okay. So copy those users and then paste it here. So we have few usernames, right? So now we need to create those users with the help of script, right? So save and quit. Then we are trying to creating one script file, user.sh. Any name you can give. So it's not like this. You need to use user.sh. If you want, you can use some different name also, right? It's not a mandate. Yesterday I said, no, but I'm using VIM editor, so that's why I used a .sh extension. So now we need to start with shebang bin bash. Got it, guys? So now, so this is a script. For loop, I is a variable. Excuse me, guys. I is a variable. You can give any name, variable name. It's not like this. You need to provide I, right? More is a command. What is the use of more command? Yes, guys. What is the use of more command? So more supermarket huh? So to navigate the file content, to read the file content, we'll have less and more commands, right? With the help of less command, with the help of more command. So we can read the file content, we can navigate the file content. Yes, no. So if you want, you can use less and more to read the text file. So user list.txt is a text file. We are trying to reading with the help of more command. Actually here to here, this is a Unix command, right? So this is Unix command, right? So Unix command value we need to keep into the variable means we need to store into the variable means we need to use $, $sign. So I hope you got it, right? So here we have * symbol. So now it is going to consider the user list.txt file content. What we have the content inside the user list.txt, the content it is going to store inside the I variable. If you're calling I means directly you're going to call user list.txt file content because with more command. I hope you got it, guys, right? So do echo $I. Echo means it will print the username. So got it. It will print the username. Those usernames from where we are going to get from user list.txt file because $I means user list.txt content. We are reading user list.txt content with the help of more command. The content it is going to store into I. If you are calling I variable means you are going to call the user list.txt content. How many usernames will have into user list.txt content? Those usernames, everything it is going to store into I variable. So first user, it will print. Add user, user add, both are same. So if you want to can use add user also, user add also, both are same. Right, guys? So now done. So means automatically from user list.txt file content, we are going to get the content from user list.txt and then we are using here user add command. So if you want, you can change as a user add. Why? Okay. So user add is a command. Now it will print the user. Now my intention is not only creating user, guys. I need to assign the password also. So how to assign the password? Password is a command, right? So let's see here how to create the user account, guys. User add is a command, right? For example, U1 is a username. Then how to assign the password for U1? Password is a command. U1 is a username. Now it's probing to us to provide the password. If you're using this password command into the script, what is the use of to writing the script? Tell me. बार बार हम लोग manually we need to provide the password, right? So why unnecessary write the script? Instead of that, you can create the users manually. I hope you got it. So that's why in script, how to assign the password for user, let's say echo is a command. Echo command, what it will do, it will print the content of a variable value or otherwise string value. So Red Hat is a password. Echo Red Hat is a password. Password is a command, passwd hyphen std in is option. This input we are trying to assigning for U1 user with the help of hyphen std in option. So password command, so hyphen std in, then we are trying to assigning this Red Hat password for U1. So this is a logic we are going to use into script to assign the password for users in scripts. So same logic I'm going to use. So user.sh, then here, so we are trying to creating user. Next command, echo password $I 1234 means username 1234. Like this you can keep. So username 1234. For example, we'll have a user called Ruby. Ruby's password Ruby 1234. I hope you got it, guys, right? Then password is a command, hyphen stdin is a option. Password hyphen stdin is option. Guys, 1 minute. So $I, very good. So for presentation purpose, what I am doing in the sense, I'm trying to providing one line, empty line between username to username, then echo, then so we are trying to providing like this. So save and quit, right? So chmod plus x user list dot sh, then user list dot sh. See, I hope you got it, guys. So how to verify? Tail slash etc password. See. So once if you are writing the script, from now onwards, easily you can create the users. So for example, VIM, right? Then user list.txt file, open this one, then delete those all the users. So if you need to create the new users, you can. U1, U2, U3, I think U1 will have, right? Okay, I1, I2, I3, I4. Save and quit. Just try to run this one. Simple. Within a minute, you can create the hundreds of the users. So you need to modify the text file, that's it. So text file पे जो डाले वो user बन जाएगा. Right? So I hope you're clear, guys. Right? Okay. So like this, you can write the multiple users creation script. Like the same way, you can add the multiple users into the group. So group name, $i दे दिए तो सारे यूजर्स उसमें ऐड हो जाएंगे. So got it guys. So like this you can do. So next script, how to get the database backup. So this is a script guys. So it's a bit important for administrator. So wherever if you want to, you can go. It may be in admin side courses, it may be in cloud side courses, it may be in your DevOps also. Without databases, we doesn't have any course. In even Linux admin having MariaDB concept. Got it, guys. Linux admin course having MariaDB concept. In AWS, you will have RDS concept. In AWS, coming to Azure, MySQL concept will have. So if you come to like DevOps, so usually you are going to deploy 3-tier architecture without knowing the databases, how you are going to deploy 3-tier architecture with automation tools. Yes, no. But here I'm unable to teach more information about MariaDB and databases. Just one outline I will give you. Then how to install the databases I will teach you. Because without installing the databases, we are unable to execute the script. So this is database backup script. How to get the backup. As a system engineer, minimum responsibility, our responsibility, we need to take the backups. So databases backups and those all kind of stuff we are going to perform. Data backup, databases backup, right? Okay, so little bit theory for 10 to 15 minutes. So exactly, you people, you'll have the good knowledge. You are doing SQL and MySQL, those kind of stuff, right? So you know very well about the databases, right? So my question is, what is data? What is data? Yes, guys. Data means data, man, data. Information related to data is a information. What kind of information is a data? It may be one person information. It may be one product information. Got it, guys? It may be one person information. It may be one product information. So for example, so we have one person. So his information, how he's looking fair, right? And then so his height, so 5.8, then his weight, 100 kilos. Huh? Yes, no. So his mail ID, his contact number, etc., etc. This is one person information. I hope you got it, guys. Clear? Got it? This is one person information. This is data. We are going to collect the data from particular person. For example, you people are my students. So I'm going to collect your data. So I'm going to store the data into where? It may be one person information. It may be one product information. So coming to product, this chair brand is a Neil Kamal. So how many years of warranty? 1 year warranty. How much price? How much price? 1500 to 2000 rupees. So like this, we'll have multiple things, right? Multiple products. Those all the products information that is called data. Collection of information, that is data. It may be one person information. It may be one product information, that is called data. So guys, I don't know much about databases, but just I'm trying to providing some information about databases. Maybe who don't know, those people easily they can understand. I think in my like layman languages itself only I'm going to teach. So that's why easily you're going to understand. Okay. You are going to store the data, guys. Database. చిన్నప్పటి చెప్తున్నాం కదా. So from childhood onwards, we are saying, so where you are going to store the data means database. What is database? Then you are going to say the database brands, Oracle, SQL. Huh? Yes, guys. What is database? For example, where you are going to store the data, guys, into our Windows operating system, we have Notepad, right? Notepad, WordPad, like this text file editors will have, right? So usually we are going to store the data. I'm going to collect your numbers and names where I'm going to store. Usually I'm going to store into the Notepad. So can we say Notepad is a database? Yes, man, we can. So we are going to store the data. So into the Notepad. So we can say Notepad is a Pankaj. So don't take serious, okay? For understanding purpose, I'm saying. So let it complete the story, then you are going to understand, okay? So in between, so you'll have the confusion, let it complete the story. Just what I am trying to explaining to you people, what is data, what is database, what is DBMS. That is my intention. So I'm trying to explaining in a easiest way. Don't take serious. Okay. I said editor only, but where you are going to store the data into one file, that file we can say one kind of database, right? Yes, no. So usually we have 4 to 5 people and then we are going to store the data into the file. So I can find the very easily your names and numbers and those all stuff. It's not a big deal for me. But assume this in our classroom, starting class, 200 peoples will have, right? In the starting day, I think 100 peoples in online, 70 to 80 peoples in offline will have. Assume the starting class will have more than 150 people. So if I'm trying to storing the 150 people data into the notepad, it's bit difficult to me to organize the data, to sort the data, to find out the particular person name. Yes, no. I hope you got it, guys. So that's why usually we are going to use Excel, Microsoft Excel. So there will have one electrically arranged rows and columns spreadsheet. In Excel, we'll have spreadsheet. Yes, no. In that spreadsheet, we'll have rows and columns, right? So there we are going to easily store the data. There we are going to identify the data easily. We can sort, we can manage, we can organize the data with the help of Excel sheet. Okay, we have 200 people. So that's why Excel sheet is more than enough to store the 200 people data. Like this, how many Excel sheet? We can create multiple Excel sheets, right? Sheet 1, sheet 2, 3. So those all the sheet, who's going to manage? Excel only. Excel sheet, who's going to manage? WordPad? No, right? Excel sheet, it is going to manage MS Excel only, right? So who's managing those, all the, each sheet is a one database. We can create the multiple databases. Each sheet is a one database. Who's going to manage those, all the Excel sheets? Excel is a application it is going to manage. That is called DBMS, Database Management System. I hope you got it, guys. So usually we are going to represent the data with the help of one solid क्या बोलते हैं यार उसको डब्बा. Huh? So give me 1 minute. So usually we are going to represent the database symbol with the help of the cylinder, right? So कुछ भी नहीं, एक बक्सा है. So then we are going to put our objects into that box that is called database. That's it. Like the same way Excel sheet. So inside the Excel sheet, we are going to collect our students' data or our maybe employees' data. We are going to store into the Excel sheet, right? Like this multiple Excel sheet. Maybe I'm trying to teaching multiple classes. One Excel sheet for Linux, one Excel sheet for AWS, one Excel sheet for DevOps, one Excel sheet for maybe data science, one Excel sheet for Azure. So like this, we can manage the multiple Excel sheet. Got it, guys? Those all the Excel sheet who's going to manage, like this multiple databases you can create. Those all the databases who's going to manage? DBMS, Database Management System. I hope you're clear about those three things. What is data? What is database? What is DBMS? DBMS is a one software. So it will manage the databases. So clear, guys? Right? Okay. So if we having 100 people, 200 people, like till 1,000 people, we can manage with Excel sheet, guys. You'll have terabytes of the data. Maybe if you go to an organization, so those people that try to maintaining terabytes of the data, they're having huge data. So you need to store that huge data. Excel sheet is enough? No. I hope you got it, guys. So that's why few vendors, they introduced to us few applications. Oracle is a vendor. He introduced to us SQL. SQL means structure query language. Structured query language. So we are going to store the data into rows and columns like Excel sheet in SQL. So like the same way, we have Microsoft SQL. Microsoft people, they introduced to us. We have SAP HANA. SAP people, they're using HANA. Actually, SAP product is a HANA. Right, guys? So MySQL, MariaDB. Got it, guys? MariaDB, MySQL open source. Got it? So different vendors, like people they're using Hadoop also. So different vendors, they're providing different database related applications. So I hope you're clear now, right? So we are unable to store the huge data into the Excel sheet. So that's why we need separate software, separate application that is called SQL, MySQL, MariaDB, right? Microsoft SQL, PostgreSQL, coming to AWS, Aurora. MongoDB is a different story again. DynamoDB, MongoDB, those all different story. It's not coming under structure query language. It's coming under NoSQL. NoSQL का मतलब क्या होता है? Not only SQL, more than SQL. Many people they're saying NoSQL, right? So SQL नहीं होता बोल के सोच रहे सब लोग. It's not a SQL like that. Actually, no stands for not only. Not only SQL, it's more than SQL. 99% data. So coming to our industries, they are going to store the data into the NoSQL itself only. Unstructured data will have. Structured data we are going to store into SQL. Unstructured data, DynamoDB, MongoDB, like this will have. With the help of those databases, we are going to store the unstructured data. Semi-structured data also will have. Example, your languages, JSON, YML, that is semi-structured. So got it, guys? Guys, I'm not teaching anything related to databases. Maybe few people, they don't know. For them, just I'm trying to providing one idea. That's it. So clear? I hope you got it, right? So now what I'm doing in the sense, I'm trying to installing MariaDB. So I'm trying to installing MariaDB. So first of all, we need to create the repositories. So usually it will take minimum 2 days to understand the databases concepts, minimum 2 days. So RDS, usually I used to teach before while I'm trying to taking AWS session, it will take 4 days minimum to complete RDS. So database migration and those all stuff we need to discuss now. It will take 3 to 4 days. So just one overview, one outline just I have given to you today. That's it. So now we need to create the repositories. So now GPG check is equal to 0. Enabled is equal to 1. Save and quit. Right, guys? Then yum clean all. Yum repo list all. So got it, guys? Now we are trying to installing. If you want, you can make a note. So usually MariaDB -server we need to install, but MariaDB related all the packages I'm trying to installing. So then hit enter. Yum install MariaDB star space -y. Right? So right, guys. So let's see here. So now we install the MariaDB package with this command. Excuse me, guys. Second step, we need to start the services. Systemctl start MariaDB. And then we need to enable the services. Systemctl enable MariaDB, right? So now we need to configure the database. MySQL underscore secure underscore installation is a command. So MySQL underscore secure underscore installation is a command. Then hit enter, right? So enter current password for root. Don't give anything. Just hit enter. Just hit enter. Set root password. Now you need to set the root user's password. So this is not an operating system root user. This is database root user. So got it, guys? So we are trying to providing the password for databases, right? So remove anonymous users always. So we are removing anonymous users. Disallow root login remotely. So because maybe if you're allowing root user login remotely, maybe smart users, they are going to misuse. So that's why we are disabling the root login remotely. Excuse me, test databases and access it. Usually we need to remove, but I'm not removing now this one. I need databases, so that's why. So I'm going to keep no. Usually we need to remove this one because so the test database, it having all the database related information. Maybe smart users, if they get the access for test database, easily they can know about us. So that's fine. We need to remove the test databases in real-time environment. But coming to here, we require one databases. So that's why I'm trying to keeping this test databases. Okay. So yes, reload the privileges table. It got reloaded and successfully we installed MariaDB, right? So welcome. Thanks for using MariaDB, right? So how we need to log in into MariaDB? MySQL -u username root -p password, then hit enter. Then provide the password of root user. Welcome to MariaDB monitor. Then we need to end the command with the semicolon or a /g. Show databases. So show databases is a command. So it is going to print all the databases list. So we'll have 4 databases at present. So information underscore schema, MySQL, performance underscore schema, and test database. Right, guys? So anyway, I'm not going to create any databases, tables, and those all stuff now here. So exit. My intention is I need to get the backup for MySQL as well as test databases. So if you need to get the backup for all, it's very easy. It's not a big deal. So entire databases backup easily we can get. But here we are doing selected databases backups. So test and MySQL only we need to get the backup for MySQL and test. Then how? With the help of the script, we are going to get the backup. So try to understand the script, guys. So user name root actually. So DB user is equal to root. So DB user is equal to root, guys. So DB user means database user. Any variable name you can use. Excuse me. It's not like this. You need to provide the DB user, right? Any name you can use. So DB user name is a root. This root value it is going to store into DB user. Then FMT option. So this FMT option we are going to execute with the MySQL command. I'll tell you why we need to use this FMT option. Don't worry. Give me 1 minute. So hyphen, skip hyphen, colon hyphen, names hyphen, capital E. Hyphen capital E. This is option we are going to use with MySQL command. So command show databases to get the list. So always we need to execute show databases, right? Where we need to get the backup, where we need to take the backup. So DB, backup directory /DB backup is a slash means inside the root user directory. Sorry guys, root directory, not user directory, root directory inside the root directory. So we are trying to creating DB backup directory, right? Inside this DB backup directory, we are going to get MySQL and then test databases backup. So right guys, this for loop purpose is to filter the databases. This for loop purpose is to filter the databases. Usually we'll have 4 databases, right? So we need to filter only 2 databases from 4. And that 2 without entering into the databases. We are trying to executing this command with operating system. From operating system itself only. We are not going to execute the script into databases, right? We are going to execute the script into operating system, right? So means we need to get the list into the operating system. So here, this is a command. We are going to get the list. With the help of this command, we are going to get the list of databases. So I'll show you, then you are going to understand exactly what it's happening. MySQL, guys. Okay. MySQL. So here, FMT option. FMT option value, hyphen, hyphen, skip hyphen, con hyphen, names, hyphen gap delete. Instead of providing the variable name, I'm trying to providing directory value. So next hyphen u. U means username. Which user? Root user. So got it, guys. Hyphen p password. Then hyphen e to execute the databases command. Hyphen e. So which command we need to execute? Show databases command. So with the help of show databases command only, we are going to get the list. Got it, guys. So without entering into databases, we are going to get the list of your databases with the help of this command. So now execute this one. It will ask password. See, starts information underscore schema, MySQL, performance underscore schema, and test database will have. We need only MySQL and test database, right? So that's why what we are going to do. Grep command we are going to use to avoid those all. Cap grep hyphen v option we need to use means excluding. So for example, information underscore schema or I, whatever if you want to can give. Then grep hyphen v cap performance underscore schema we need to avoid. The next grep hyphen v cap star. So MySQL and test. We are going to filter. So from those starts, information underscore schema and performance underscore schema, we need to filter only MySQL and test. So this is a value we got. This is Unix command, right? This Unix command, the value we are going to store into this DB name variable. Means if you're calling this DB name variable, you are going to get MySQL and test. So this is a filter command. So from here to here, it's a Unix command. So that's why we kept this command into $sign and brackets. Instead of that, if you want, you can give bash symbol also. It's not a problem. So clear. Now MySQL and test, it is going to store into DB name variable. So if you call this DB name variable, what will happen? You are going to get MySQL and test. So clear, guys. So those all for filter purpose. Okay. This is main key command. This is a key command to get the backup. So MySQL dump is a command to get the database backup. So MySQL dump is a command. Hyphen U stands for username. So DB user is a username root. Instead of providing the username, we are trying to providing variable value. That's it. So got it, guys. Then DB name. So we are calling this DB name here. So means MySQL and test. So what is this? Output redirector. We are redirecting those both the databases into where? Inside the DB backup directory, inside the DB name.dump. DB name.dump means MySQL.dump, test.dump. I hope you got it. So till here, done. So for presentation purpose, we are writing those for loops. It's related to C language. So statement, printf statements, and those all stuff will have. So this is for calculation, total plus size. How much percentage of databases we got a dump. So it will show you percentage. So 50%, 100% like this, it is going to show you. So those both the for loops for presentation purpose. So now I'm going to copy this one. VIM, excuse me, guys. Got it, guys? Right. So now save. What happened? Save and quit. Chmod plus x mysql.sh. So try to create one directory inside the root db backup directory name, and try to execute this mysql.sh and provide the password. See, backing up MySQL, backing up test. So if you want, you can check cd slash db backup directory, then check the list. You got a mysql.dump and then test.dump. Got it, guys? Clear? So yes, no. Pankaj, those all for presentation purpose. How much of backup percentage? To calculate the percentage, we are going to use that formula. Total plus size, right? Yes. Okay. Please AWK command as well. Interview, they're asking few questions. Okay, right. So let's see, guys, here. I hope you're clear. Yes, no. So this is all about database backup script, right? So next, so few if condition, if statements will have, hardly 3 to 4 examples will have, we'll discuss. If statements, if statement related examples. You people, you know very well about those, all the examples, man. So it's a simple examples only, right? So let's see, guys, yeah. So bash, bin bash, shebang bin bash. So let's see, guys, count is equal to 100. Count is a variable name. So count value is 100, guys. Now, if count is equal to 100, then it should print count is 100 value, right? This is simple if, right? So, right now, if you change the count value, what will happen? Huh? So now instead of 100, we are trying to providing 99. Then what will happen? Nothing will print. 99 बोल के दिया था. The condition I have given count value, if it is 100, it should print count is 100. Otherwise, it won't print anything. But we need to print something else. మీకు తెలుసు కదా ఎందుకు ఇవన్నీ చెప్పడం నేను అనవసరంగా. So else, if else, right? So now we need to add else. अगर वो नहीं हुआ तो कंडीशन सेटिस्फाई नहीं हुआ तो इसको प्रिंट करना चाहिए. Got it, guys? The count value is not 100. So that's why condition is not satisfied. Then what it will do? Else it is going to print So it is not 100, it will print. So that is if else, right? Okay, so next, else if later. So here we'll have two different conditions, guys. Count value is 99. And here count value, if it is 100, it is going to print count is 100. Else, if it's not else, this is nested if, this is if. Both maximum, both we are going to get the same output only. So, but different condition. Okay. So if otherwise the thread, it is going to enter into this condition. So it is going to check this one, count greater than 100. Yes, if it is a count greater than 100, then it is going to print count is greater than 100. Count value is greater than 100. Otherwise, it is going to print count is less than 100. So here count value is 99. First condition, no. And then it is going to carry forward into second condition. Second condition also is not satisfied. And so that's why it is going to print count is less than 100. So clear? So we are into DB. Okay, I'm back to this one. No issues. Guys, even if you are trying to learning separately bash scripting also, those people, they will teach like that only. So, but they will teach from cat command onwards. Without basic commands, you are unable to understand this one. So that's why for cat, for mkdir, always it will take 10 days. And then they are going to teach those script for 2 to 3 days. Then scripting for 15 days finish. ఓకేనా? సో మీరేదో ఏదో తక్కువ అనుకోకండి, ఇది సరిపోదు ఇది. ఈవెన్ ఇన్ రెడ్ హ్యాట్ అఫీషియల్ కంటెంట్ ఆల్సో you don't have more than this much. More than this, go if you want to, if you having any Red Hat official content books, you can search there. You are going to find same stuff only. So got it, guys? One, if someone they are teaching to you means definitely they are going to research about that particular content. Don't worry, okay? Not only me, anybody can. Right? So let's see, guys, here. Nested if. Same. Here directly you can use else instead of if else. Okay? Exactly. Shell script come with experience as well as, so shell script, if you need to write your own scripts, at least you should have the bit knowledge in C language. Otherwise, core Java also it's enough. Got it. Then you can write your own script. Guys, no need to bother. So we'll have Google, ChatGPT, right? So sample script we are going to get. So we should have the knowledge to modify according to our requirement. We need to modify. We should have the knowledge. Then only easily you can survive. Otherwise, it's a bit difficult to you people. So same guys, same output only. वही है, right? Same output only. So this is related to if in the interview, people they are not going to ask this much of this much of scripting related questions. Don't worry. In interview, maximum you are going to face who's going to ask this much of like more than this in a sense, who's a developer for them. So usually as a system administrator, you are not going to face those many questions related to scripting. Maximum you are going to get from basic commands, then filter commands, maximum people, they will ask about filter commands usually. And then what we discuss, user management concept, group management concepts, those chapter wise, if you have the good knowledge, that's enough to crack the interview. But this is not enough to crack Linux admin codes, because we didn't cover server and client concepts and SC Linux policies. And we have log management. So we'll have performance tuning, and those all stuff I didn't cover here because there's a basic Linux, right? That's why. So if you're having the knowledge into SC Linux, and if you're having the knowledge into firewalls and server and client concepts, then easily you are going to get the Linux admin job. So here we'll have only 50-50 chances. So this is while loop, guys. Same for loop, while loop, but usually while loop we are going to use to read the content of the file in Linux. So usually we are going to use the while loop in Linux to read the file content. So now we are going to discuss. See guys, while condition same, do commands done, like we have for loop, right? Like the same way. Okay. So here one more example we'll have. See, while IFS means in-field separator. In-field separator. So usually we are going to use the IFS, where will actually this IFS, what it will do in the sense, it is going to separate the file content into multiple fields. I hope you got it, guys, right? And then read -r lines. It is going to read the file content. So here we are trying to providing the file name using input redirector. So it is going to read this while loop. It is going to read this file content. It will print the file content like cat command. So got it, guys, right? So while IFS read -r, so field 1, field 2, field 3, like this, you can split the fields. So a number of the fields, you can split the content of your file into multiple fields, right? So a few examples we'll discuss now. So what kind of output you are going to get? Read this script. N is equal to 1 while n less than 5, then echo n echo welcome n times. So here n plus 1 increments. Then what kind of output we'll get? Welcome 1 time, welcome 2 times, welcome 3 times, like this, 5 times we'll get. Welcome 4 times, like this. Five times and 4 times less than is equal to, I think that is 1 minute. So less than is equal to. So this one, if you want, you can use this operator also. Less than is equal to. Right, same output you are going to get. So how to read the file content with the help of while loop? So while IFS in-field separator read -r line, we are going to read the lines from etcresolve.conf. Now, what is the use of etcresolve.conf, guys? N++, I think it is not going to accept. Directly you can 1++ we can give n, not n++. Okay. So yes. So DNS, very good. So who know about DNS? Those people, they know very well about resolve.conf file. But you people, you don't know about DNS, right? So that's why instead of using resolve.conf file, I'm going to use some different file called etc host. So got it, guys? So resolve.conf to resolve the DNS. Okay, that is a different story. Now exactly what it is going to do, it is going to read the content from this etc hosts. Simple like cat command. Cat, what it will do, it is going to print the file content, right? Like the same way. So if you need to split the content of the file, you can. So here infield separators will have, right? So you can give F1, F2, field 1, field 2 like that. And easily you can see like this you can give. Instead of line, you can give F1 space F2 like this. Then field 1, F1 variable, field 2, F2 variable. Then, so inside the result.conf will have content, right? It is going to split into two fields. I'll update. Actually, the old link, it got crashed. So that's why I have created new link. So I think in that new link, you don't have those all kind of stuff. I'll update, don't worry. जो मेरा गूगल ड्राइव है ना वो फुल हो गया था, इस वजह से थोड़े फाइल्स डिलीट हो गए थे वहां पे. Right, it will split. This is field 1, this is field 2. So ये field 1 है, यहाँ से field 2 है. If you want, you can remove those kind of stuff. It's not a problem. Okay. वहां पे है इसलिए आया था. यहाँ पे ऐसे दिए थे ना हम लोग, इस वजह से आया था. So got it, guys. So now we are trying to reading etc password file with few titles: username, password, UID, GID. So description, home directory, shell like this. We are trying to making few titles while we are trying to executing the script. It is going to read the etc password file and then it is going to provide few headings. So first username, and then one more condition, more than 500 user ID users only we need. More than 500 users, 500 user ID users only we need. Right, guys? Above 500 user ID users only we are going to get. So you have some fields, see here, username, assigned with home directory, like this you are going to get. So this is all about while loop, guys. So almost we done. So we have only one command, that is awk. Ask Gazak. So ये not AWS, AWK, not S, okay? So आप लोग अच्छी तरह से इन्वॉल्व हो गए AWS में शायद, राइट? प्रीवियस क्लास ये भी थोड़ा बेसिक आइडिया के लिए दे रहा हूं आपको. इसके बहुत सारे सिंटैक्सेस है. You'll have a number of the syntaxes. So just for basic idea, so how we need to execute. वो कुछ बोलते हैं ना, नाई मामू से नकटा मामू बेटर बोल गए, वैसे ही. So कुछ तो एटलीस्ट पता होएगा. So how we need to execute AWK commands, इसलिए trailer whatever. See, you people, you are saying trailer, and if you go to main course somewhere apart from Naresh IT, those people that are teaching in main course teasers only, not even trailer. only teasers, promos. Then those people they are saying, you can keep this much of, you are going to get the 5 years, 5+ experience job like that. समझ रहे हैं? So यहाँ पे हम लोग फुल मूवी, मैं जो बोल रहा हूँ आपको ट्रेलर के जैसा बोल रहा हूँ. What I am saying, so this is only basic like that. But the basic only they are teaching in main course. हाँ वही है. Actually, I attend few sessions before, so that's why I'm saying. I have attended few sessions related to some different institutions. So that's why those people this much, few people they're not teaching even this much of thing into admin codes. They are going to create their own syllabus, man. They're not at all bothering about official content. All right. Okay. So don't ask me here. Actually, this is basic Linux. The title itself only, the course name itself only, it's a basic Linux. Then, but according to my knowledge, you learn more than basics. So no one there teaching 1 month basic course, man. So usually the AWK operations. What is the use of AWK? So here we'll have, we can scans a file line by line. Means we are going to print the file output. That's it. File content. That's it. Okay. So split each input lines into fields. We can split the each input line into multiple fields. And then compare input line fields to pattern. With the help of one pattern, we can compare and we can filter the content from your file. Performs actions on matched lines. Right, guys? So now we are going to discuss few examples. First of all, we need to create one file with some data. So I'm using cat command. So if you want, you can use VIM editor. If you want, you can use whatever. If you want, you can use. Okay. Whatever means any editor. So now I'm going to copy this data. Control D to save. Right. Okay. So now how to check the file content? Cat. Sorry guys. Cat employee.txt. What is TAC? TAC, TAC. वो कुछ जरूरत नहीं है. वो tag command. So it is going to print the employee.txt file. वो है ना रिवर्स में प्रिंट करेगा. So usually थोड़े लोग है ना इंप्रेशन जमाने के लिए ऐसे थोड़े कमांड्स बोलते हैं. So usually it doesn't need the tag command. So no need usually. So थोड़ा बच्चों के पास इंप्रेशन जमाने के लिए वो जो those kind of commands people they are going to teach. So let's see guys. क्योंकि so we know Linux. So you know about cat. So it will print this way. Assigning order. Tag it is going to print the assigning order. हम लोगों को बहुत सारे कमांड्स है ना डिसेंडिंग ऑर्डर में प्रिंट करने के लिए. We discuss about sort command, right? So with sort command, you can add the like hyphen or option. You can print the content of the file in descending order, right? Yes, no. Right. So let's see, guys, here. So this is a default behavior of AWK. This is a default behavior of AWK. AWK print employee.txt file. So print is an option. It is going to print each and every line from employee.txt file like cat. जैसा cat command का output होता है ना वैसे. So this is a default behavior of AWK. So it's a filter command. So clear? So next. So let's see guys here. We are going to filter the content with pattern. So managers, how many managers will have? We need to filter from employee.txt file. So this is a command, awk space manager is a pattern, print, then employee.txt. So only managers you are going to get. Ajay, Varun, Amit, those people are managers. So got it. Next. So guys, you can print particular field also. So guys, $1 means first field, $2 second field, $3 third field, $4 fourth field. $0 means again entire fields. Total content $0 in the sense. So now according to the scenario, we'll get first field and then fourth field. Got it? So first field and fourth field. What will happen? First field it will print again entire fields. So got it guys? $0 मतलब फिर सारे फील्ड्स प्रिंट करेगा. फर्स्ट फील्ड प्रिंट करेगा, उसके बाद में जो है ना एंटायर फील्ड्स अगेन. ये दो बार रिपीट हो रहा है देखो. अजय 2 बार आया था, सुनील 2 बार आया था, वरुण 2 बार आया. मतलब ये फर्स्ट फील्ड प्रिंट किया, उसके बाद में सारे फील्ड्स फिर से प्रिंट किया. 0 means entire again. Few variables will have, we'll discuss now. So let's see guys here. NR means line numbers. So it will print line number. So 1, 2, 3, 4 like this. Guys, can we print the line number with cat command? It's possible. -n is the option. So clear? It will print line number. Line numbers. Okay, NF means last field, guys. NF means last field. NR means line number. Those all few predefined variables will have in AWK. सभी क्या आएगा हम लोगों को आउटपुट पे? First field will get, last field means salaries, means fourth field. Right guys? So usually with the tail command, we are going to get last 10 lines. With head command, we are going to get first 10 lines, right? But few people, they said, well, I'm trying to teaching about tail and head at the time. I don't know whether they're available or not. Okay. So, sir, how to pick few lines from middle of the file using AWK? So NR is equal to 3, comma NR is equal to 6. So we are going to pick from third line to sixth line from employee.txt file. So line numbers it will print as well as entire content it will print. Right, third line to sixth line, sixth line. If you want, you can give second line to sixth line also. It's like this. Right. So it's try to creating one more file. No need. I'm using same file. So guys, you are going to get the line number. You can add few symbols in between your data and numbers like this. Excuse me, guys. Right. So like this, you can add the symbols according to your requirement, right? Anything you can add here. right? So it will print second field already. We know that, right? It is going to print second field. $2 means it is going to print the second field from employee.txt file. Right, guys? So if any non-empty line, if it is present, it will print. I think we don't have everything, it is going to print. Non-empty lines only, each and everything. So let's see, guys, here. Lengthy line, how many characters will have into that particular line? We can find with AWK. So here we are using if statement, right? Length $0 means entire content greater than max. Then we are going to print we are going to store this $0 into the max. Then finally, we are going to print the max variable from employee.txt file. So you are going to get lengthy line characters. How many characters will have in this line? I think this is a very lengthy line. It having 31 characters. Got it, guys? Next. So here we are going to get how many lines we'll have into our file. We are going to get 8 lines will have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 lines will have. So guys, more than 10 character lines we need. More than 10 character lines we need. AWK length $0 greater than 10. Each and everything, I think it having more than 10 characters. I'll do one thing. I'm going to keep 30. Then you are going to, only one line will have more than 30 characters. 31 characters will have. Right? So this is if statement. So with the help of the if statement also, we can find the content from our file. So guys, B6 means it's a field name. We don't have B6 file field into employee.txt. We'll have sales, right? Accounts like that we'll have. So let's see here. $3 means third field. So third field में बहुत सारे variables, मतलब बहुत सारा content है. So I need to filter only sales. So got it. In third field, you will have account, sales, different types will have, right? So now we are trying to finding sales. So $0, it will print the entire content, but only sales people content it will print. So clear? Right. So AWK begin, right? For this is C style syntax. Expression 1, I is equal to 1, comma, I less than is equal to 6, I plus plus. So got it, guys, right? Then print square of I. Square of I, how you are going to get? I into I only, na? That is square, right? So then what kind of content you'll get? Square of 1 is 1, square of 2 is 4, 3 is 9, right? 4 is 16, like this you are going to get. Means with AWK, you can execute loops also. Oh, sorry, no need to provide employee.txt. So this is all about basic Linux. So we done basic Linux. So don't worry, that while loop, those all I'll upload, don't worry. So clear, guys. So from tomorrow onwards, no class, right? Enjoy. So until you get the job, please try to focus on it. So every day, please try to do the practical session. Okay, at least for half an hour. నేను చెప్పింది ఏది ఏంటో నాకు తెలుసు ఆ విషయం కానీ నేను చెప్పాల్సిన బాధ్యత नाकुंदी కాబట్టి చెప్తున్నా. So कोई भी नहीं सुनेगा पता है मेरे को. So जो भी मैं बोल रहा हूँ कोई भी नहीं सुनेगा. I know very well about that. How to join your regular classes. Regular classes means next batch. Don't know, man. So please try to communicate to the management. Okay. Regular Linux means admin Linux. You are asking about admin Linux. So admin, yes, okay. Please try to. In admin also, I'm going to teach first 1 month this content. I'm going to add 15 chapters more. 19 plus 15. That is admin content. First 19 chapters, I'm going to teach those chapters only. Same. थोड़ा कंटेंट वही रहता मगर थोड़ा कोर्स कंटेंट बढ़ जाता है. 15 चैप्टर और भी आएंगे. अभी 19 है ना यहाँ पे, और 15 लगा लो. इसीलिए 2 महीना लग जाएगा वो. हाँ, 34 to 35 चैप्टर्स लग, इसीलिए 2 मंथ्स लगेगा वो. मीन्स 50 days समझो. हाँ, 2 महीना लग जाए. So I hope you're clear, guys. So I hope you enjoy the session, right? So any suggestions for me? So I have given many suggestions to you people, but if you're having any suggestions for me, please. We really learn so many things. Thank you, Pankaj. Yes. So me too. Don't worry, Pankaj. Okay. So this is my mail ID. Right. Yeah, Upasna, welcome. So, so maybe if it is any possibility, if you having, please try to provide the positive reviews into Naresh Shetty, that Google Maps will have, right? So there about me. Okay. So if you're having anything, if you're feeling positive, then we'll learn something from me like that. If you're feeling, please try to provide some positive reviews into that. Okay. Hmm? Yeah, thank you. Right. So that's it, guys. That's all for Linux basics. So see you. Please start Linux admin. Guys, I'm not going to decide anything here. Please try to communicate to the management, and then management, if they start, they definitely will do. Okay. So thank you. So best wishes. Thank you. Thank you for that. Okay. Okay, good. You joined DevOps. Good. Very good. Okay, guys. Me too. Me too. Miss you. Okay. So see you. See you guys. Bye.